You are listening to Peak One Sports.
I just want to tell you guys something.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we've had no audio this whole time.
Oh, I don't have the audio on here.
Yeah, no.
Want to go back and check?
No, we didn't.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet. Anyways, good thing we haven't talked about anything important. Oh yeah, I was supposed to.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, just clicked on. All right, motherfucker. Oh, if I only had a producer, bro. Oh my God.
No wonder why no one's watching.
Yeah, I had one job. Son of a bitch, dude. How many? I am not good at these live shows.
You know, it's me.
I'll work out the
Because
kinks.
before, when you were doing the Bungalow chat show, every time I'd show up, something would go wrong. So I just
Motherfucker.
I just feel like it's me.
So what do you want to go over now?
Start from the top.
You got to start from the top.
All right,
we got to bulldoze this thing, dude.
Hold on. We gotta go back. Today's show is brought to you by Betalytics. Go to betalytics.com just make a profile and use promo code PEAK1Sports for 25% off and get all the best betting tips so you can bet smarter. Don't bet with your gut. Win your bets with Betalytics. 25% off, code PEAK1. League Swipe. Are you a commissioner? Are you in a league with a bunch of dickheads that
Like
don't
me?
want to pay?
Like me.
Go to League Swipe, and they can help you out. They'll organize it. They'll send out the emails. They'll do everything you got to do. Go to LeagueSwipe.com. Tell them Peak One Sports sent you. Go to bonfire.com/store/Peak1Sports and get your Peak One Sports merch. Official Peak One Sports merch. Sweet Daddies. We got all the stuff. Sweet Daddies. Mr. Mixer October. Official playoff. Go to Peak One Sports at bonfire.com/store/Peak1Sports. Loosey Goosey update. We won last week. We beat Chile Verde. Hey.
Whoa. Wait. You bulldoze past that. Your record. Come on.
Okay.
We're going to add the record to the Loosey Gooseys.
Hockey's back. Yay. Hockey's back. All the cool stuff.
Get an update on the Seattle.
Tune in on Tuesday for the Bungalow Hockey Show. It's happening. We're launching a new show.
Didn't ruin it now.
Hell yeah, you didn't ruin it because we had no audio. Austin Matthews, he's really good. Too bad his team's fucking cursed.
Northern California born.
Yeah, he's Mexican. He's 2 hat tricks in 2 games. Yeah, Igor Shesterkin, great name, Igor. He's got 100 wins and 159 games played in the NHL. That's pretty cool. 7th best in the history of the NHL. The Oilers are a dumpster fire. Fuck them. Baseball's in the playoffs. I don't watch it, but it's good.
Go
and,
Texas.
Texas versus Texas, and Arizona versus Philly.
Go Philly.
People don't like the wild card series because all the good teams have to take a rest, and baseball's a game of momentum. Tim says you need hot BP.
New shirt.
Boom. All right, let's talk about the NFL.
Fool's ball.
NFL results today. I got the glasses on.
Jets.
We're going to talk about them last. Let's start. Well, I figure he's going to want to get all long-winded about it, so let's just go through these results today. The Texans, no longer the lowly Texans. C.J. Stroud's got them looking like something. And I like those cool red-on-red jerseys. They look pretty sweet. Texans over the Saints, or as my dad used to call them, the Aints. 20-13.
Derek Carr, a fat 0 at the end of the game.
Man,
Just not coming up short, man.
I grabbed him in fantasy football because I thought since his division's terrible, he might put up some good numbers. No.
But way to go, the Texans, dude. That's a good one, right? Mm-hmm. They got the 2nd overall pick. They got C.J. Stroud.
Dude, yeah.
D'Amico Ryan, they got a brand new head coach. He's performing.
They're lucky that down the list a little bit, the Carolina Panthers, they took Bryce Young out to dinner and he ordered a salad and some scallops, and that's what sealed the deal for him. Oh, this guy eats healthy. We need to pick him. And they were able to get C.J. Stroud, who looks like the guy. Vikings over the Bears, 19-13, barely squeaking it out. Vikings, they're still in 1-score games, win or lose.
They look like shit. They look like
this is what I'm saying though.
Shit.
Last year,
sucks. I want to see Minnesota win.
Last year,
I don't.
They they started the season 11-0, all 1-score games. This year, they basically might have real close to just being 0-5 at this 0-6 at this point. All one-score games.
I'm at the point where I want to see the Buffalo Bills win. I want to see the Minnesota Vikings win.
Fucking
I want to
mouth.
see these teams that are perennial losers finally win.
Well, he's a loser. We're going to talk about his loser team in a second.
Oh, that's why, duh.
We got another big scoring game by the Finns. Dolphins over the aforementioned Panthers, 42-21. Tua, Tyreek. A-Chain's out with an injury. Mike McDaniels is just out there, just swagging it up.
Dude.
The best press conferences, the best media. The guy is just so just dry and hilarious and doesn't take himself too seriously, which is, to me, has been always the problem with the NFL. Is a lot of people take it way too damn seriously, and it's just like let's add some levity to it. And like the perfect last week was Mike McDaniel. You guys the first 5 weeks of the season have scored more points than any team in NFL history. You've got more this yards, more that, statistically having one of the best years in the history of NFL. And he was like, yep, that was the whole offseason. That was our goal. Statistical greatness after 5 weeks. The Jacksonville Jaguars over the Colts, 37-20. My boy Gardner Minshew could not get it done. Anthony Richardson officially on the IR. He's gotten out of 6 games, or 5, he didn't play today. So out of 5 games, he's hurt in 4 of them, and the last one took him out, put him on the shelf.
That one's tough because I thought had really high hopes for him.
Well, when he's out there, he looks fantastic.
He looks great,
but he's just getting hurt, man. A little RG3
But Jonathan Taylor is back.
Jonathan Taylor's back.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, whatever. He can kiss my.
Gardner Minshew. You're just mad because of fantasy.
That was last year, number 1 pick, and he was injured almost the whole season. Ruined my. But
I'm always high on Gardner Minshew, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it done for him.
I just don't think they have the offense set up for him to be successful.
Right. Well,
I
yeah,
think
exactly.
He's a quick, out of the hand, really fast. Give him only 2 reads. Like he's not like Aaron Rodgers, where he's got an encyclopedia in his brain.
Right.
Like he's a
gunslinger.
He's
bro.
a gunslinger. He needs two reads. That's it. And they're not giving it to him.
They're not, and it didn't work today. Bengals over the Seahawks, 17-13. Close one there. Joe Burrow and the Bengals getting their shit back together.
Jamar Chase looked great.
Jamar Chase looked great. I have him on my fantasy team, so it looked great for me too. Commanders over the Falcons, 24-16. Commanders looking pretty good. Not going to lie.
Very quiet. Very quiet. Ron Rivera team. Very quiet.
Yeah, Riverboat Ron. Not quite as riverboaty as he used to be. But going for a lot of field goals. But I mean,
he's got that team looking good.
They've won more than they've lost. So
with a quarterback who nobody knows who the hell he is.
Well,
Sam what?
Sam Howell, dude. Sam Howell
what?
is on the prowl.
Where'd he come from?
And
this guy's a mystery.
He's one of those guys. He's serviceable. You know what I mean? He's not blowing your hair back, but he's getting the damn job done.
Doesn't make bad errors.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens over the Titans, 24-16. Watched that game this morning. That was in London. That was the last London game.
London.
Next week we moved on to Germany. I'm not going to do. Anytime you do German stuff, it just gets you in trouble. I can't.
That's Arnold.
Yeah, that's Austria, bro.
That's not that.
Don't be
different.
racist.
Not that
Don't say
different.
it's the same. Don't be racist.
Da.
Okay.
Da.
Browns over the 49ers.
Oh, man.
17. Sorry to all the Niner fans out there.
I don't know. You
sorry,
really
not
gotta,
sorry though. You can't go undefeated.
You really got to look at that and go, holy shit, the Browns look fucking good on defense.
It happens.
And their quarterbacks, his shoulder hurt. The Browns, so they had their backup in.
They didn't have their backup. They brought that dude up from the fucking practice squad.
Yeah.
From the practice squad to beat the undefeated 49ers.
Yeah, and it happened. 19-17.
But I mean,
good on them.
Look at the situation. I mean, you're the 49ers. You're 5-0. You just stomped the Cowboys, who everyone was picking to finally maybe this is their year.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna walk into Cleveland and be like, it's the Browns. Come on, what are they gonna do? You got smacked in the face.
Well, Christian McCaffrey got hurt.
They came out, and McCaffrey's hurt.
Smashed him.
And freaking Debo Samuel
Both got hurt.
They came out of that game and they got beat up by that defense.
It was like perfect storm for the Brownies there.
Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens.
The high-flying Lions and Jared Goff just whooped up on the Buccaneers,
Cowboy.
20-6. I love Jared Goff. People wrote him off for some reason. It's like, no, he just went to the Super Bowl in like his second season. But he sucks.
He's another
right?
serviceable quarterback.
And he's more than serviceable. He's more than serviceable.
I'm gonna agree with Tim. He's
a
serviceable.
good quarterback now. You ever watch a Lions game this year, you two losers?
Yes, I have.
He's a good quarterback.
I don't have cable.
He looks. He's making the right decisions. He's not.
He is.
He's not
That's part
throwing
of being a good
interceptions.
quarterback.
He's like Kirk Cousins, dude. He's serviceable.
Very much so.
Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback.
He's serviceable.
Nobody's saying he's not.
Yeah.
He's just,
Serviceable doesn't mean good. Serviceable means, like we were talking about goalies earlier when we didn't have any audio.
Hold on. How many Super Bowls does Kirk Cousins have?
That elite. When you win a Super Bowl, that
Yeah.
makes you elite. I'm not saying he's elite. I'm
Yeah.
saying he's
doesn't
good.
always
Yeah.
make you elite.
There's bad, there's serviceable, there's good, there's elite. Okay?
So
These
you think
guys
serviceable is higher than good? Because that's kind of how you worded it.
bad,
Yeah.
serviceable, good,
Okay, so I'm sorry.
elite. These guys are good quarterbacks. They win a Super Bowl, they become
well,
elite.
he's not elite.
Who?
He didn't say
Goff.
he was elite. He didn't say he was.
I didn't say he hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Well, then
cunt.
he's good.
but you're acting like
I
he is.
said he's good. I did not say. I said he's good. I just gave you my rankings, my hierarchy of quarterbacks: bad, serviceable, good,
so then,
elite.
in
He's
your,
good.
Okay,
in your
okay,
opinion,
okay.
who's elite?
Okay, and Cole, you gave me your.
Patrick Mahomes,
You gave me your.
like in the league right now.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes.
You gave me your
That's it.
That's
definition
it.
of
Who
good,
else would be elite?
serviceable, elite.
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen has not been playing very well this season.
Yeah.
My fantasy football team begs to differ.
That doesn't mean anything. I would put Josh Allen as a good quarterback, but this season he's playing serviceable.
Yeah.
With going with way you put it, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I didn't. That wasn't my definition of serviceable. But since you kind of explained to me how you look at it, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Bam. See?
I'll give that to you.
I was right. Okay, the Rams, my Ram Jams beat the Cardinals 26-9. They just, the Rams, they're going to win, they're going to lose, they're going to win, they're going to lose. But as long as you got Matt Stafford in there, Puka Nakua, my new favorite football name and favorite player.
Matt Stafford, good or elite?
Good. Yeah. Well,
I would put him
Elite.
as serviceable.
elite.
I would put him
He's
as
fucking
serviceable.
elite, bro. No, he's good. He's good.
He's not serviceable.
He's good. He's won a Super Bowl. He was statistically one of the best quarterbacks the entire time he was on a
I don't
terrible.
think he's elite.
On a terrible Detroit team. He's not elite. He's good. He's a good quarterback.
I would put him under serviceable. Sorry, go ahead.
Serviceable quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls.
That's not true.
So if you all watched that game
what's his
today,
name?
though,
Homeboy from they used to be in Baltimore.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he was serviceable.
He was
And he won-
good
and he won
the
a
year
Super
that
Bowl.
the year he won a Super Bowl. He was good. All right, moving on. This is my show. Shut up. The Raiders beat the Patriots 21-17. The Patriots suck, and I love every minute of it.
you're not the only one.
Patriots are bad.
Yeah, but they still beat my Jets.
They did beat the Jets, but they haven't beat anybody else.
So here's the thing that kind of throws me off about the Patriots. So for years, the Patriots, were good with Tom Brady, and even when he went down and would be injured for most of the season or half a season, they'd still win. So you thought, oh, it's just the system. But it's showing now that he's gone. It's not the system. It actually was
Tom Brady.
had to do with Tom Brady.
If you're it's more of a 70-30 than a 50-50.
Because
Yeah,
it's the same coach, same system, and it's not. Yeah,
it's not working out. Yeah, you got to have that mind back there. You know what I mean?
I mean, and how weird is that? How many backup quarterbacks from Tom Brady became starting quarterbacks because they did well after Tom Brady went down, and then never did anything afterwards? And then it's what you think. Oh, it's
Well,
hard.
Jimmy G keeps
But-
getting paid. So.
But they can't.
Yeah, but they didn't have
No.
Brady speaking in their ear.
That's very
Is
true.
that the
Like
difference?
this next team we're going to talk about, the Jets, the Green Machine, took down the formerly undefeated Eagles.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
20-14. Jalen Hurts, 3 picks, almost 4 right there at the end.
That hurts.
It was so bad my TV froze right on Jalen Hurts' distraught face at the end of the game. The Jets, Zach Wilson, not a serviceable quarterback. He's gaining. He's right on the cusp of serviceable.
Did he have any interceptions today?
You're right. That's what I'm saying. He can't just move up a rank in one game, though. But he's had 2 games where he's been on the serviceable list. Give him one more game on that level, I'll move him up to serviceable.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers, is he down to good quarterback now, or is he still under elite?
Or he's elite.
We can't know though, because we can't see him on the Jets because he got injured.
Yeah, he's still elite. Once you hit elite, you never come back down.
All right, he has the numbers. He has. The numbers.
Once you hit elite, you never come back down.
I have a no. I disagree with you on that. So he was elite. Last year, he took a step back and he became a good quarterback.
But what
and
I'm
now he
saying,
has nothing to prove.
I
on
like,
that.
as Chris
and
said,
that's where it's like,
as Chris said, this is my hierarchy. So
Yeah.
I say once you hit elite, you never come back down.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
But,
yeah.
but so I had Stafford as elite when he won the Super Bowl,
No.
and then he got injured.
Stafford was never elite.
Oh yeah, he was.
He's good.
He had no offense whatsoever with the Lions for all those years.
He had Megatron.
He had one player that
Okay. And he threw it to him a lot.
and
he caught it alive.
and teams could scheme around
See,
him.
here's the thing: was Megatron the made him elite?
He
numbers were good?
He didn't because Matt Stafford was never elite. He's won a Super Bowl, but he's still
did
just
he
a
make
good
him
quarterback.
good? Because
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Matt Stafford?
no.
Yes, he is. I guarantee he's going in the Hall of Fame.
There may be a few ballots in. Definitely not first ballot. I just don't see it happening for him. I mean, statistically, technically, yeah. But when there's a question on whether Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer or not, in the annals of the football discussions of across the universe,
Eli Manning gets
Then Matt
that
Stafford.
because he beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl.
he won 2 Super Bowls, which should get most
against-
people in.
against
But
Tom
during the
Brady,
season, he's one of the worst statistical guys out there.
Yeah.
So, is it a combo or is it just the championships? Is it who you beat?
It's not the
a
Super Bowl,
combo.
It's beating Tom Brady in the
The
Super Bowl.
problem
That's
was-
what
Terry
it is.
Bradshaw was a terrible quarterback.
Yeah.
If Terry
but
Bradshaw was a quarterback today, he wouldn't be.
Yeah, but he won
in
like
the
3 Super Bowls.
Hall
So
of
he
Fame.
gets the elite tag.
And again,
I don't-
it's voted on by the media,
yeah.
so it's all human based and what they think about the individual
Was Joe Namath
player.
really an elite quarterback?
Hell no, Joe Namath sucked.
Whoa,
He
bro.
did.
Whoa.
Joe Namath was a bad quarterback.
He had the good Super Bowl, and then what did he
Dude.
do after that?
Namath was great.
I want to kiss you.
until he tore up his knees.
Joe Namath sucked,
Dude.
But not today. The Jets of today, with Aaron Rodgers out there, no crutches, throwing passes and warm ups, putting
Dude.
on the headset, talking in Zach Wilson's ear, and not just talking about hot moms and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I hear Zach Wilson's going to start dating Travis Kelce's mom, Donna Kelsey, and then he'll put her on the map. Yeah, the Jets, dude. The Jets, if they can just stay middle of the road and squeak into those playoffs, and Aaron Rodgers, his recovery keeps going, and he can get under center for the playoffs. What an interesting
I don't think it's
storyline
gonna
we could
happen. I don't
have.
think it's gonna happen.
Hey man,
Bro.
he's not vaxxed, so he could do anything,
Dude.
Those of us who are hamstrung and shackled by the vaccine, we can't do exceptional
We're gonna be
things
turning
like
into
that.
zombies soon.
Of course,
Yeah.
they already flipped the switch, dude. But yeah, that's NFL Week 6.
Anything about Taylor Swift?
She was at the game. They played Thursday though, so we don't talk about Thursday games.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Kelsey was at his brother's loss
Right.
to the fucking
Today.
Jets. Oh yeah.
Was Taylor Swift there?
No, she wasn't. They made sure to reference that. The NFL and these
I love that people are getting mad about
initiating into the Swifties
All right,
because
that's
Taylor
football.
Swift put Travis Kelce on the map.
Put him on the map. All right, moving away from football, UFC was back this week with Sadiq Yusuf versus Edson Barbosa. Fight night last night. Lost all my money. Our picks. I picked the week to put out a statistical clip where I talked about how good we've been doing, and we probably had our worst fight night of since we started making picks this week. But we'll talk about getting more in depth in this in the Bungalow Fight Show this week on Thursday.
Dude,
this
that
fucking
fly.
fly is still in here, man. He was in here last week. You motherfucker.
I'm gonna get you one of the.
Dude, you got to get a
salt
bug zapper,
shotguns.
bro.
It's right there, and
get-
he just avoids it. He hides somewhere
You have a bug zapper? Where?
over behind the elliptical over there.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
Well, it is until like you guys come in and it makes it hotter in here. I turn it on at night and kill all the bugs because
Okay.
all the lights are off and it's the only light, so they get attracted to
Well,
it.
the flies, are they attracted to light? I feel like that's not
You
a
got to go
fly
higher,
thing.
bro.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's not a fly thing.
No, I put it up higher
Get
at
the
night.
get the
Yeah, but
fly
do it
paper.
during the day.
I do when no one's in here. It makes it hotter. It's already hot in here.
No, but you got to do it during the
get the
day
fly
when they're
paper.
active, bro.
UFC Fight Night 82. The only thing I'll say, main event, Edson Barbosa. I keep writing him off. I don't know why, but he almost had another signature spinning wheel kick knockout. Landed it. Yusuf took it. He just got knocked down by it. Barbosa ended up winning a unanimous decision, so congrats on that. I'm sorry that I always just write you off. We didn't make a pick on the main event on this one because I felt like it was a toss-up, but ever since Barbosa moved down to 45 and now he looks like a cancer patient because of his head shaved and how skinny he is now, I just thought it was the beginning of the end of his career, you know what I mean? A lot of fighters, when they start having problems at a weight class and they move down, it's just to try to rejuvenate themselves, and then they end up hamstringing themselves because they're losing too much weight.
The fact that he's going down to 45s when he's had issues making weight before, in the past,
but he's been on a little bit of a tear now, and I just keep writing him off, and every time he proves me wrong.
Maybe he's turned a corner in his career.
I salute to you, Edson Barbosa. You keep spinning those wheel kicks, and I'll keep watching. Also in fight news, last night. Or during the day yesterday, because it was in London. Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis and their dumb
It was
pay-per-view.
in Manchester, bro.
Oh, it was in Manchester, England.
And are they still making a bunch on those pay-per-views?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
yes,
always
they
will.
are.
Yeah, fucking so. That fight ended how I didn't really call it, but I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. Is that Dylan Dennis he's not a boxer. He's like a world-class jiu-jitsu guy. He's just an internet troll that got famous because he was Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach for a little while, and then started talking shit and became famous on the internet for being a troll. And that's how he ended up in the position that he's in now. I knew as soon as when Nate Diaz fought Jake Paul a few months ago, and when, boxing, they always end up in these little, one guy ends up, and they get him close, and the one guy ends up ducking down, and then the refs break him up, and Nate Diaz comically threw in a little half-ass guillotine in one of those situations. Didn't lock it in, just was joking. He had a smile on his face. I was like, in my mind, Dylan Dennis, he might just try to take down Jake Paul and try to throw in a submission real quick.
Yeah.
And he
did.
Yeah.
So he was just getting schooled, and then literally went for a fucking takedown, and Jake Paul pushed him off, and then chaos ensued, and Dennis threw a punch at a big-ass security guard and missed
I'm
him
sorry,
too.
Who?
Dylan Dennis?
No, you said...
I know, he's got it all mixed up.
What? What did I say?
It's Logan Paul.
Logan
Sorry.
Sorry.
Fought Dylan Dennis.
Logan
not
fought
Jake.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, this shit doesn't matter because it's not real.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, and exactly what happened. And then in the main event, it was this other guy, KSI, who's a real famous YouTuber, who fought a real boxer. I guess you could call him a real boxer, Tommy Fury, and Tommy Fury decisioned. It was just a real joke for the fight. Every time these real boxers fight these motherfuckers and then don't dominate them, it's just a kind of a scar on boxing. And I wonder if Tyson Fury feels a certain kind of way with his brother barely beating these fucking YouTubers, and
I think
he shows up to all of them, obviously.
I think you got to give these YouTubers a little bit more credit. The fact that they're hanging in there.
The Paul brothers are legit athletes. I mean, look at them. They're legitimate athletes.
Okay, I know you don't care about wrestling, but watch Logan Paul wrestle. He's pretty good.
He's a legit athlete. That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
He used his microphone time after this to call out Rey Mysterio, because he's from the U.S. and Rey Mysterio's not. And he wants that U.S. championship.
Rey Mysterio is from the U.S.
Yeah, but he's doing all Lucha Libre and shit.
San Diego.
I'm just saying.
No, he's not.
He's a Mexican.
Wait, what's 619 area code? Isn't it San Diego?
Something like that. Anyways, so yeah, that happened. Whatever. All right, we're at the end of this thing. We got our shout out. It's not a dead guy shout out like they tend to be on this show, but it's not a happy one. And it's a shout out to old Barry Melrose. Barry Melrose, my favorite and yours. If you love hockey, if you love ESPN and Sports Center and just whenever hockey gets highlighted on ESPN, who's the guy that's always talking about it? Barry fucking Melrose. And he retired this week because he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. And if you know anybody who has had Parkinson's or know about Parkinson's, it's one of those things where a lot of times you'd rather just get the big C word, dude, because living with Parkinson's sometimes is it's fucking torture. And so he stepped away from the game, stepped away from the TV to kind of battle that shit out. So shout out Barry Melrose. Without him, hockey, ESPN's dove headfirst back into hockey, right? They've got the rights again, and they're playing hockey on ESPN again. But up until the last 2 years, ESPN doesn't give a shit about hockey unless it was Sidney Crosby or Alexander Ovechkin. They didn't even, Melrose kept hockey alive on ESPN for the last decade. So shout out, Barry.
Yeah,
We're rooting for you.
Hit up your boy Michael J. Fox, man. Hopefully he can help you.
No matter what camera angle, you can always see the lettuce hanging out the back with Melrose, dude. Always. So, yeah, that's it. That's a show. Thanks for coming, guys. Even though we didn't have audio, I'm gonna do a little sneaky edit and cut that beginning out and then repost the show as a recorded version. But first live one in the books. Almost fucked it up. Halfway fucked it up. But anyways, anything you guys want to say about your Jets? About whatever the fuck you think about on a day-to-day basis?
God, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
You just got us flagged, dude.
Dude. Deal. Come on, man. I could go here all day and talk about Saleh and what he's done for the Jets.
What I want to know is if the Jets didn't win that game right before we walked in here, would Tim have his sunglasses on like such a cool bastard?
I would have, because the reason for the sunglasses
He'd be hiding
is because I had them on my head.
Okay.
And I put the
headphones
put them on. I'm like, well, what's going to be cooler, if I set my stupid sunglasses by my cell phone or if I put them on my face?
All right. Well, we kept it under an hour.
All right.
Even though 20 minutes of it is unusable.
There you go.
But I think our recap was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it was.
All right, guys. That's been a show. All right, everybody. Thank you. Go support Betalytics, support League Swipe, bonfire.com/store/peak1sports. Support the people that support us and enjoy your sports.
Yeah, thanks for being here.